Hello everyone, I'm Talia McKinney and you are watching Tiny Spaces. Today, we are in Windsor Terrace. We're gonna go check out Caitlin's 300 square foot apartment right off of Prospect Park. Let's go check it out.
Hi!
Hello, Caitlin!
Hi, Talia!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh my gosh, this place is so cute!
Okay, so this is actually my sister's apartment.
Oh, okay.
That I helped design. I've actually been staying with her the last few weeks while I look for my own space.
Okay.
But this was like a huge labor of love that I did with her. She's been here for about like a year and a half now.
Nice.
And we just tried to make everything like as bright and as open as possible. We kind of wanted it to feel like it's somewhere else other than New York.
Yes, it definitely has that feel. Okay, so you're in design.
Yes.
And I'm like loving all of these designs, especially this over here. Tell me a little bit about this, about the bed, what's going on.
This originally didn't have anything on it. Everything was pretty stark and white. And for the most part, we did want to kind of keep it that way, but it needed a little something. So we went ahead and found this laminate contact paper. And we went ahead and added that, and then we also added it to the shelving over there as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get over in that corner too.
And then we just went ahead and added like small personal touches in each of the cubbies here without it feeling like it's too much.
Right. So is the bed, is it a futon?
So it's a Murphy bed. It does go.
A Murphy bed.
It does go up. Between the two of us, we opted to keep it down because of storage.
Got it.
So like any additional winter clothing, there's also a fold out mattress for if anyone wants to come and stay over. Yeah. Just small things that really don't have a home anywhere else.
Like one of the challenges of tiny spaces is always storage.
Yes.
So it looks like you did a really good job with that, having the overhead, having the bed, and being able to store underneath. Do you have any like hacks for doing that, or any advice for people with tiny spaces, what they can do?
Getting those zip containers that you can do the vacuum seal on are amazing. Basically anything else that you can store and keep organized in terms of storage that breaks up spaces, so it's just an easy in, easy out when you need to access that stuff, is super helpful. You just have to get creative. That's the beauty of tiny spaces.
I love this little nook area. You said you didn't want to have a couch, which makes complete sense.
Yeah.
How did you go about designing this space?
Yeah, so we wanted to keep it all open just because you are so limited on space. She's got some great windows, which she's really fortunate to have. So we opted for an accent chair there, and then also to save space, we went ahead and did an overhead light so that it's not eating up any room as well. We did the poof there, that's added as decor, but then you can also use it as seating as well. Yes. I made this painting for her actually.
Oh, wow.
So that she has something, and what's really great with this too is it's a great hack for other people as well. If you want to add art to your space and you don't necessarily have a massive budget for it, it's a great solution to just go to either Blick or Michael's, buy yourself a massive canvas, and then you can create your own color palette to work with the space.
I like that. Or we can get you to do it for us.
Yes, or you can get me to do it for you.
I love that. I'm so excited to hear about the kitchen space.
Yes, yeah.
I have to say, I love these bar stools.
Yay. We opted to do the bar stools just so it feels a little more open.
Yeah, I mean, great use of space.
Yep, and then you can push them in as well when you need to just make it a little more clear. So this is definitely like my favorite spot in the apartment. There's a bunch of little things in here that make it really special.
Tell me.
That have a function as well. Not at the moment, but typically these have like sweet potatoes and red onions in them. So they double as decor, but it's also where you store your dry goods as well, that's utilized for cooking. This photo frame here actually tells you what veggies and fruits are in season for each month. So you have a great reference point for that.
Where did you get that? I need that.
Yeah, so it's really funny. Actually, I found it at an Airbnb in Arizona ages ago, and I took a picture of it because I just thought this is so clever. and then managed to track them down on the internet. You can actually find them just through like a Google search. There's tons of different options, but it's just like a really great way of having something you can utilize and also doubles as decor. There's a few other things in here, like the copper teapot that we found on Etsy. It doesn't have a microwave here, so we do this for coffee and tea. And then over here, we've got like a few other things. So there's like some small details here, like the soap dish here. And this cup here, actually my mom has just gotten recently into pottery. And she's really great at it, actually. Yeah.
Does she market? Oh, she does.
She does, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got like a few small things there.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
So when you have guests over or you're cooking for yourself or your sister, where do you do most of your cooking? Like I see that this is really nice, like cutting board material. Is this what you use or do you use over here?
We utilize both actually. We've got like a cutting board over here, so you can kind of go ahead and move the fruit bowl when you want to utilize that space and then pop it back up when you're done.
You have this great light as well.
Yeah, we went ahead and put in a pendant light, so you just have some nice overhead light there as well.
Setting the mood for dinners.
Yeah, it just makes it nice. You've got a few more options than in terms of lighting, which is great.
I love the shelving area.
Yeah.
Tell me about the glassware. I love that it's all different.
Yes, yeah. So there's a few different things. Again, there's like some sentimental things. This was a gift from one of my sister's friends.
Oh, I really like that.
And then behind you there, we've got some plants as well.
Very nice. Are they herbs for cooking or they're just plants?
No, they're just plants at the moment, but we have done herbs before, which is really nice, especially when you're cooking. Yeah, it's just like a nice added feature and you can utilize it in the space. So again, it has a function, which is great.
I love it. And I love that you did the accent wall here, which is similar to behind the bed.
Yeah,
That's really great.
We wanted to just break up the space so it just didn't feel like an entirely stark white area.
Yeah, I just love the neutral colors throughout, but then like a pop with the wallpaper, your art. I love the pink chair that's like, it's like so well thought out.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, is we just wanted everything to kind of feel seamless so that there's not a lot of thought that goes into it because there's so many things you have to think about out there, that the idea here is that you don't have to think.
Another thing that everyone always wants to know is where is the bathroom?
Yes,
and I did not see the bathroom.
So it's just this way.
Okay.
So we've got it right over here. It's a sliding door.
Okay. Ooh.
So you've got a little pocket door there.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
We have a stand-up shower.
Yes. Yep. We just wanted to keep it really simple and bright. Less is more with bathrooms in tiny spaces.
Right.
And then everything else is just pretty like simple and streamlined for the space.
Very clean.
Yeah.
Clean ladies. I like it. Caitlin, this was so nice to see this space. You did a great job with the design.
Thank you.
I do have to ask you a question.
Sure.
So what advice would you give to people who wanted to do something like this to their apartment?
I would say the biggest thing is measurements. Make sure whatever you're getting makes sense for your space. I think people generally get really excited about buying pieces, but the measurements don't necessarily match up with what they have to utilize. And the other thing is take your time. Like, find a few core pieces that you need in the space immediately that you love and then build around those. But I think like half the beauty in a space is taking the time to find those special pieces or to come up with those creative solutions so that you can have this space that's really intentional and is special to you and makes sense for your life.
Caitlin, thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
This was so great. So where can people find you?
Yes, so you can find me at Caw Designs NYC on Instagram, on TikTok, and also my website as well. Feel free to message me. I have space for clients currently and I'd love to help you.
All right, everyone, this is Tiny Spaces. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.